Hello, Brut. The whales are highly sociable, very intelligent, sentient beings, very self-aware sentient beings. And they're being hunted down using sonar and all sorts of very high-tech devices in order to find them. And they're killed with explosive harpoons. It's a very painful death. It can take anywhere. We actually recorded it 25 minutes for one whale to die after being harpooned and being repeatedly shot with rifle fire. No whale dies instantly. That's a myth that the Japanese would like to show. And of course, the footage from the Australian government ship illustrates that very, very clearly. We don't even know what the status of the whale populations are down there, but we do know that they're in trouble. All cetaceans are in trouble worldwide. And Japan is not killing these whales for food. They don't eat them. There's thousands of tons of whale meat in their frozen warehouses right now. They do it because, one, they don't want anybody telling them what to do, and two, the people who are on the board of directors for the whaling companies are actually, it's a government-owned company, are actually former politicians and friends of the government. If you end whaling, you end their six-figure jobs. And also the crew that work on these ships are members of a union which is controlled by the Yakuza, and the Yakuza has a lot of political influence in Japan. The fact is that it doesn't make money. It's subsidized to the tune of about $50 million every year. They even took $30 million from the Tsunami Relief Fund and gave that to the whalers. So people from all over the world who are trying to help the Japanese recover from the tsunami had their money used and given to the whaling companies to subsidize their operations. Japan claims that they're killing whales for research, and it's a very, very bogus, blatant lie, which has been put to rest by the International Court of Justice, which ruled in 2014 that it is not scientific and it is, in fact, illegal. The International Whaling Commission says it's not scientific. There's not a single peer-reviewed international scientific paper that has been published since this began in 1987. What can President Macron do? He can do a lot. France is a signatory to the International Whaling Commission, and the signatories have the power to exert economic pressure on countries like Japan or Norway or Iceland that are continuing to whale. Saving the world from ourselves is going to be an ongoing thing. Humanity is intent upon the destruction of the natural environment that supports us. If we wipe out whales, that's going to have serious, serious consequences for diversity in our oceans and, of course, very serious consequences for humanity.